If you want to come on up here for a moment. Or, this isn't even on the program. You know me, it's on. Okay, now I've heard you say that you had some pretty big shoes to fill. So, to help you out, I bought you a pair of shoes a little bit smaller than these that I wear, so.
But still high heels.
Oh, I don't know. You have to open it. Let's see what it is.
Open it up, open it up.
Oh yeah. Come on, brother. Blue. Oh yeah.
Blue like
Next week, brother.
They're even higher.
Have some explaining to do when you get
Don't leave those
Hide
in the
them in
car.
your glove box.
Don't leave them in the car.
Kathie, you are.
Okay. Okay, you are supposed to present past President Penn.
Give a piece of paper.
You know, you tell me all these stories about how good I am and wonderful, and then you forget you're doing anything. What's the deal here?
Instead of paying, we brought you this recognition for good work as our president. So,
Thank you.
Great work. Great work.
Y'all should have a program.
Thank you very much, President Kathie. Our tail twister has such a good time reminding us of famous people and things they've said and things that they've done. Yogi Berra once made a statement that has been more or less the bulwark of my life. And his statement was, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. And the Livingston Lions Club has entered a fork in the road. It is that time when we celebrate the wonderful leadership we've had this past year and go into the leadership that we will have this coming year. My honor today to install the officers of this club for the coming year, but most importantly, Lions Secretary Smith have the officers to be installed been properly elected to their respective officers.
They have.
I will not be fully instructing them on their office because their name will be filed with Lions International, and from there they will receive directions for carrying out their duties. I will, however, call each officer to the front and briefly outline his or her duties so that all members of the club may know what to expect. And the trick is, I'm facing the same way you are because I want to see how they react to this. If I had my back to them, I couldn't see it. So y'all watch my back and we'll see what the new leadership does. Lion Henry Ager, could we ask you to come to the front, please, sir? And Lion Bill Townley, if you would join in. And I don't think Dr. Zach got here. As long as,
Yeah.
okay, Dr. Zach, if you would come up. If I could get you three gentlemen to come up. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't even look at the table behind me. That's my fault. Henry and
Bill's here.
Zach,
Bill's here.
there's a table with your, a chair with your name on it. Here's the back toward the back, sir.
I'm thinking Steve.
Wait.
Front center.
Yeah, there we go. And you gentlemen may have a seat because you still have 1 year to serve as directors in this club. You, along with Bill Townley, have 1 year to fill out. And Lion Marty Drake and Dr. Mike Shukan and Billie Goodwin, if we could ask you three nice folks to come up. Marty here? Okay, Marty. Dr. Mike, Billie? Yes. Lion Billie? You nice individuals have been elected to serve on the board for a 2-year period of time. And if I may, the group that is seated here at the front now is officially, quote, the board of directors, even though they work with a much larger group that constitutes the entire board. You will assist in formulating the policies of this organization. All the new business will be debated and shaped by this board. You're expected to attend both the regular and the special board meetings, to give unselfishly of your time and effort to advance the efforts of the Livingston Lions Club as we serve this community. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good deal. We still have some chairs to go, so let's find out here. Line Kenneth Warden. If you would come forward, you've been elected to serve as the club's membership director. You will help the board develop and implement a membership growth program. You'll encourage and assist members in bringing qualified members into our organization. In fact, you've proven to be very talented at that so far. In fact, I'm waiting for the charter night for the Hortense Lions Club, but hopefully y'all got to get 20 before you can do that. So keep on bringing folks in. In addition, you will work with the club's leadership to ensure that membership losses are kept to a minimum. With this office, you become a member of the zone level membership committee, and you're asked to cooperate with the membership programs at the district level. And with what you have shown in way of bringing members into a club, I think anybody in our entire district needs to listen to any words of wisdom you would share with them. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Line Gary Davis, John Allen Slocomb, and Elfriede Zipprian. If I could have you come up, we have chairs for you at the back. Even though you have high titles, you're really at the back of this group. You three very nice lions have been elected to serve as the vice presidents. Your instructions are the same as for the board of directors, but in addition, in your office, you will substitute for the president when he is absent from any club or board of directors meeting. You will conduct the meeting. Your position will challenge you, under directions of the president, to oversee the functioning of such committees as the president may designate. Will you, as vice president, perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And out loud I will would make me feel better, but just nod. I guess a nod counts since they're all looking at you. Okay. Line Bill Goodwin. William Goodwin is what we put on your chair.
All right.
You've been elected to serve as a lion tamer. This designates you as responsible for the paraphernalia of the Livingston Lions Club. This includes the gong, the gavel, the flags, the banners, and the badge board. Everybody ought to have paraphernalia, and you've got paraphernalia to deal with. You're to see the proper placement of these items at each meeting and proper storage at the close of the meetings. Will you, as a lion tamer, perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
I will.
Okay. Lion Anthony Kroon. If we can get you to work your way back to the front, you've been elected to serve as town twister. You're to encourage good feelings, life, and enthusiasm at the meetings. You're to impose and collect fines as needed. Doing this while promoting fellowship, fun, and laughter in the spirit of helping the members forgetting any worries that they may have. Will you, as tail twister, perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
All right. Lion David Frasier. You have been elected to serve as treasurer. You will be the custodian of all the club funds. You'll deposit all the monies received in such bank or banks as directed by the board of directors. It is your duty to disperse funds upon direction of the board. You will give bond for the faithful performance of your duties, both for your protection and in keeping with good business procedures. Will you, as treasurer, perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Lion Bid Smith. You have been elected secretary of this Lions Club. Yours is by far the most important office that we offer. The success of the Livingston Lions Club will be determined to a large extent by the effectiveness of your performance. As part of your monthly report to the board, you shall report all members in arrears in payment of their dues or absent from the meetings. You will serve as an active member of the District Governor's Advisory Committee and attend the quarterly meetings in our zone. Will you, as Secretary, perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
I will.
Thank you. Well, we got a chair left. Golly, Anybody want to be the top dog? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Art Martinez. Having been elected to the office of president of our club, you are the chief executive officer. You will be expected to preside at all regular meetings of the Livingston Lions Club and at all regular and called meetings of the board of directors. It is your duty to appoint all standing and special committees and to act as an ex officio member of each of these committees. Through your vice presidents, you are to see to the operation of all of these committees. You, along with the club secretary, are an active member of the District Governor's Advisory Committee, and both of you should be in attendance at the quarterly meetings of this group. Keep in mind that at the end of your term of office, you will need to give an accounting of your stewardship. Your record will then be part of the history of this club. In years to come, your record will be compared to the record of other presidents. Now is the time to plan and take steps to continue to build the Livingston Lions Club. Build it in every way possible so it'll be a credit to this community. Will you, as president, perform your duties to the best of your ability? And another head nod.
Yes.
Okay, no,
Yes, I will.
nod of the head. That's why we're all watching. We want to see. Okay. I will now ask these officers to rise. They are your board of directors. Not only will you set policy and give direction to this club during the coming year, but you will authorize all expenditures. So may I at this time caution you not to create any indebtedness beyond the income of the club, nor to disperse funds for any purposes that are non-essential for the betterment of this community or the objects of this club. On your honor as Lions, do you individually and collectively promise to stand by this club, live with it, and work with it throughout the coming year?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. You may be seated. I love you to death, Bid. You're a super buddy, and you do keep the president right on tack. And if you think I've forgotten Kathie Freeman and how wonderfully important she is, you're crazy as a loon. And if any member of this club doesn't remember how important Kathie is, they're crazy as a loon as well. Immediate past President Kathie.
Yes, sir.
Officially, you are not seated on this board, but if I could get you to stand for just a second.
Yeah.
As everyone in this room knows, you have done a wonderful, outstanding job this past year as president of this group. We need to give you a standing ovation. And there is an oath. The oath is that you will continue your membership in this club, that you will be available to this board and the new president to offer advice on those things that have and have not worked in the past in this club, and give such guidance as you are asked to provide. Will you do this coming year?
Yes, I will.
Okay, great. See, I didn't forget her. Here's the group I really wanted to get, though, buddy. We've had them looking at you. Now it's time for them to take a look at you nice folks there. So if I may, anybody who thinks their dues are currently paid in this club, would you please stand up? Yeah, if they're paid, if they're not paid, you can stay seated, Benny.
One in every crowd.
The Lions behind me have been entrusted by you to accept their responsibilities and have signified their intention to give their best personal effort to make your Lions Club the kind of an organization you would want and that it should be. The only way they can successfully carry on is for them to receive the fullest support from each of you. As an individual, when requested by your president to serve on a committee, to perform some duty as a Lion, support one of the club projects, will you bear in mind that you members collectively selected these leaders from your own ranks? More importantly, will you pledge to support them actively at all times? And your response is, I do.
I do.
Thank you very much. Be seated. That was a neat fork in the road, wasn't it? Our president is asked to sort of conduct meetings 2 different times during the year. There's this official meeting, and Lion Ken, would you hand me the gavel that belongs to this club? Good enough.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. That is great. It is my great pleasure to declare these lines to be duly installed, and Mr. President, if I could get you to step up. I hand you this gavel as a token of your club's esteem for you, for their confidence in you, and this is your symbol of authority. And now it's my personal pleasure to congratulate you upon the honor your club has conferred by electing you as its Chief Executive Officer. And I want to extend my very best wishes to you and this club for a fantastic year. A side note, if I may, there are times when you conduct special meetings that are not held in this club. There are times when you will direct board meetings that are not held in this club. The gavel is to stay here with the club paraphernalia. This is your personal gavel because you are still the authority in charge. So keep that with you for those occasions when you're leading this group. And again, thanks again, and all of us in the club.
It's a good bunch to work with.
Yes, it is.
First, I want to thank God to let me live this long to witness this moment in my life. Thanks to all my fellow Lions to allow me to be your president. I'll be humble and hardworking to continue this club to be the #1. The only with a 200% in our district. And the last but never forget, thanks to my sponsor, my Shukan, for asking me to be part of this club that was in July of 2008. So I can say more words than this because that's all I can think of it. But thank you all for being here and be witness in this moment in my life. So thanks all.